Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys have decided to vibe out with yes. Hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? For the ones that are new here, welcome. And for the ones that are not new to this but true to this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? I hope you all are feeling amazing, doing amazing, and just being amazing overall. And if not, it's okay, my friends, because bad times don't last forever. After every storm, there is a rainbow, and you're getting closer and closer every day to that rainbow, that pot of gold, that light in the tunnel, whichever one you guys prefer. Okay, I believe in you. You got this. Slow and steady in the race, and it's all going to be all right. Okay, as you guys know, last week we had made it to 20 guest appearances, and I was so grateful and excited for that. I thank all the guests that have been on here, future, past, present guests. I thank you all so very much for your time and patience, as well as your cooperation. And today's episode makes the 21 guest appearance as well. And if you're new here, you may not be familiar to y'all, but that's okay. And if you're not new here, you probably already know who he is. But of course, I always give the guest the floor. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you again for wanting to come back and vibe out and just talk about whatever you want to talk about. And of course, I'm going to give y'all the rundown of what we're going to be talking about today right after he introduces himself, and then check his vibe, and then we go straight into vibing out with him.
It's your boy Tyler Key. If you don't know name, you know I'm feeling good. I hope y'all feeling good. If you want, get your piece of popcorn, whatever you're doing. Make sure you got that in you. Just tap in, because that's what we're doing. We just vibing right now.
That's what it's all about. So you heard me, guys. Ty was here like 3 weeks ago, I want to say.
Like a little minute ago.
Yeah, like not too long ago, and his appearance was the 18th appearance. So yeah, he was not here. Like three.
But you was working though.
Yeah. He became the 18th appearance, and now he's the 21st appearance at that. And I love when the guests want to come back on and talk about more topics or extend on the topics they have talked about. So this is going to be really exciting. So today, Ty and I will be focusing on topics of core brand, culture, and lifestyle. So you'll get to dive a little bit more deeper into who he is. And if you guys have not seen his episode, please take the time after this one to go back to hear his first episode, and that's Vibing Out with Guest number 18. Okay? So, I told y'all to focus, and now I'm going to check to see how he's feeling today, and we're going to go right into it. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. Honestly.
I can see it. I sense it. I feel it. I felt it when he came in the room.
Amazing.
That is so good. I feel I'm getting there, y'all. Like I'm still a little sleepy, school, working, everything is like boom. So I'm getting there though, but I'm gonna make sure like we gonna get this together. Okay, so let's get into it. So Ty, as a returning guest, what changed in your journey since the last time we vibed out?
Honestly, I just kept going on my journey. So nothing changed. It's just still going. I'm still going through it. That's really it. Like, I'm really just going through it, and I'm just living it. Like, I'm here. I'm just living it.
You say that, but I see more on Instagram. The content been there, y'all. Like he been every day is content consistency. So that's the difference. Like you more consistent. You real booked and busy. So that's something different. You all like nothing changed, really.
It's really nothing though. I mean, like I told y'all from the jump when I first came here, I just been walking the door, and that's where I'm at now. I'm just here. Like I'm really just here, and I'm just like I'm excited to be in front of the camera, be here vibing up with you. And it was fun when I first was here, so it was just like, why not just come again, see what's going on.
And y'all, that episode blew. Like y'all will really tune into that one, like from the listeners on Instagram. I was like, wow, okay, cool. And I was like, and then I was going to ask him to come back. Like I always tell them they could come back, and he was like, I'm going to come back anyway because I want to expand more. And I'm glad you did. I was glad to get it right away because it was like, it was super dope.
Yes.
It was very dope. And a lot of people was like, they liked it. They were here for it. I was like, I appreciate that. Especially from the guys too. I had said this on my page like a week or two ago. Like, y'all really be putting out things that really have other people like, whoa, I didn't know this. They feel comfortable now. And they're able to be like, dang, I really vibe with him because it's like he wasn't afraid to say these things.
Yeah.
And he wasn't afraid to even be himself. So shout out to all the guys that been vibing out with me and is about to vibe out too as well. Like, y'all really put a big impact onto people as well as the girls as well. I'm not going to leave them out either. But the guys, they've been doing some numbers and really like having people text me like, oh, this is so
people was hitting you about the last one. Oh,
like everyone, like people like, oh, that's dope. Like, how do you know him and stuff like that? It's like it's all in the power of networking.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like networking, just even being able to put yourself out there to just talk to people. Because I think we mentioned this on his first session. Like, it was kind of hard to network. It was kind of hard to get people to be on the same level you want, but also collab to get things done because people have their own things going on. But then when you get the rhythm and you felt comfortable, it's like, okay, they gonna do it, cool. If they not, it's okay. Then on to the next person. So that was super dope too. And people was like, dang, like, how did y'all clash? I was like, networking.
Yeah.
So yeah, and ever since then, him and I've been, talking and stuff like that. Like, yeah, we're going really good.
Yeah, definitely. So that's lit. That's definitely lit.
Yeah, because that's what I mentioned. I'm like, like, nothing much changed. I felt like it did from the outside looking in because he's been so consistent with so much content, like different types of content, saying photos, shoots and everything. I'm like, okay. Like, I like to see people win. I like to see people do things that they've been dreaming for. This was their desire. They turned that dream into a reality. You're doing it day by day.
Definitely.
And that's super dope. So yeah, keep going on that.
I appreciate that. And when you bring it up, I'm like, damn. It is the portfolio, but when I'm in the middle of doing it, it's just like I'm just doing it. Like, I do it for that one. I live in the present, so I'm only living for that moment. But once it go away, I just like, memories is just something you hold on to. That's the feeling. So I just keep the feeling and I move on. So,
yeah, living in the moment too. I realize you have to enjoy these moments because sometimes when we're in the moment, so much stuff that be going on. Like, I had to catch myself certain times, like, okay, I'm living in the moment, but I'm still worried about this, that, and that. And it'd be like, I'm here physically, but mentally, I'm like, I'm everywhere. So that's the important thing too, y'all. I hope y'all guys just enjoy every moment that you have right now with the people you love, as well as with yourself. Because at times, with our mental health, we need to spend time with ourselves to even decide to even be prepared to be around others. Especially like when you're working or whatever you're doing in the field or whatever, you have to make sure, like, before you can serve anyone or put yourself on these forefronts, you got to make sure that you're mentally and physically prepared before you can sign up. Because sometimes you could be there, but it's like, I'm not really there. So it's a process, just take it slow, and it's going to work out. It's going to work out in your favor, because it's been working out in my favor for sure. But it's just having to also believe in yourself and take it one day at a time.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely do.
It's very important to just take it one day at a time, and also just celebrate the wins too.
Celebrating the wins is something that I just started doing as well. Like, I only have to because, like, once I'm really in it, I'm in it. And, like, I'm thinking about, okay, how can I make this better? I start wanting to, I just try to perfect everything. So I just be able to live in the moment and just enjoy it right now. And these people I enjoy being around. I mean, like, be too up with myself.
Yeah.
Try to make it so perfect. So I just enjoy it. And try to catch the natural vibes and shit. And stuff.
Well, shoot. We talk about that too, y'all. Sometimes because it just slip out, but sometimes it's needed. So
yeah, definitely.
But I'm glad that you was able to notice that too within yourself. Because sometimes it'd be like, I don't see that. And people will see it, and you be like, I don't see it, until you be like, okay, now I see what you're saying. But going back to like celebrating them wins, what do you do to celebrate them wins? Like, even if it's big or small, like how do you honor yourself as well as celebrate like this milestone that you reached in your life?
I don't really celebrate it.
Really?
I really just keep going. I just keep going because I know motherfuckers need more. So it's like, all right, I gotta win, but now I gotta make that win a double win because if I don't, then I'm a flop. So it's like I gotta keep bouncing even though I won. That was hard, but they looking for something else. Somebody said that song hard, Ty, but somebody asked me, what's the other songs you got? I was like, damn, I really did put my all into one song. Not really jumping into being an artist like that, but somebody was looking for me. So I was just like, damn, it's just certain shit.
I see how you feel like, I'm celebrating it, but not really like giving that moment of like, oh, but I'm still going hard for it each and every day. So that's understandable, and I get it. But long as you are appreciating it, because some people be like, yeah, and keep going. But you having it and seeking in the moment like, dang, I really did this, and now it's making me want to go harder. And that's a good thing, because sometimes for us it's like, okay, I did this, I'm gonna let it die down. But then when you let it die down so much, it's like you won't have that drive no more. And that's a good thing. Like once you honor it and stuff, it's okay. Now I'm gonna keep going. Like, okay, this one win, but I still got more to go, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and that's understandable. And
just like these podcasts, you making bangers, and you just gotta keep making more bangers because they're gonna want more and more and more. So just gotta enjoy that moment, and then once that moment over, it's like, all right.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Like for me, it's like, okay, I reached this, I'm gonna honor it, but I still gotta keep going, even if it may slow down the pace. I'm still figure out, like, sometimes too, even when you want to do networking and stuff, sometimes people can't do it right away, and that's okay. And then now it's time for you to expand a little bit more. And I've been doing that. I've been expanding a little bit more. At first, I was a little nervous. I'm like, you know what? If it's getting this much attention, and then you're when you're having the guests and they're coming and you're helping, like you helped a lot. So I was like, okay, he helped me, I helped him. Why not see what I can do with people that came from him to me, and see what kind of networking we can do. Sometimes it be scary, but it's like you never know how much of you just putting yourself out there to others can really start a beautiful business for
real, definitely. And I was just like, I like talking about stuff. Like I'm a yapper, so I just be yapping, talking, especially if it's a topic I really like mess with. I'm like, all right, cool. We can talk about that because that's all I do with my girl. So
yeah, and that content, y'all, him and the girl, that is like, I was like, oh, it'd be funny and it'd be crazy because I'm like, hold up, how did y'all come up with these ideas? Like, but it's super dope. But of course, y'all always add the guests that be on here, all their hash, their tags, and everything for social media. So please go check that out too. Like that's why I mentioned, I was like, but you're doing a lot, because I was mentioning that with the content and the pictures and stuff. Like they're constant. Every day is a new video.
It's like a vlog. If I really be honest, all right. For instance, you see how you post and you got scheduled times when you do something. If you got work, or say for instance you go to school, you gotta get up at 9 o'clock and then you gotta be out by 3:30. Every day you gotta do that. If you really want to do this shit, like you genuinely live to do this when you wake up, then you should be able to post at least. I really could post 5 videos in one day.
Oh dang.
I really probably 20, but it's content. We can make a video right now, a little skit, but if it got a good text to it, or they can understand what it is, because we got AI, they be having videos that's just so stupid. So if you got something, you could do something funny. I could run around and you just record me and then post that. And I'm like, what the fuck was going on? And that could go, bro, videos is anything. That's your life. That's why I like doing videos, because I've been doing videos ever since I was younger. So when I see people doing content now, I'm like, that's not really content, but I mean, if that helped you, then you gonna learn it, because that's what I had to go through. It's like the first stages of actually being a content creator. You gotta actually start living it. If you don't live it, then you're not it. You can't do this. If you think about all the content creators that's bumping and that's really up there, even down to celebrities or whatever, they're making sure their health, their mind, and everything is on the right. So once you get that together, you're gonna be able to do anything you want, bro. You just gotta get your mind and everything together.
And that's very important. Like anything we do, because behind closed doors, you can like, and that's the thing. Going back to like you posting the content, it could be from any day, but some people think y'all just did it right then and there. And then sometimes too, behind closed doors, people be going through some stuff, and they still be consistent, and that can sometimes drive you off the wall. And that's why I'm really big on like, I'm here for the content, everything, but you gotta make sure you're here. And before you can put yourself out there to be like, okay, let me, I'm messed up right now, but let me get up and get to the money. And it be like that, but sometimes I be like, you gotta make sure you fully adjust it before you could just be like, all right, I gotta to this. And it's understandable because sometimes it be like that for me, like even with them going to school, working and stuff. But you gotta think of it's gonna all pay off. It's gonna all pay off.
So you just gotta know how to pivot it, even if you got work or anything. Like for instance, we all human beings and we do different things. So, but listen, we all do different things because we're human beings, and like at the end of the day gonna end. So if you want to do that in that day, just do it.
Yeah.
Don't even put the stress on yourself. Oh, I gotta do this. Just try to do it 1%. Get 1% better every day. Do something different. If you want to start doing push-ups, do 1 push-up a day. Then do 2 next day. Just start small and then build up. Oh, that was easy. I can do it now. I bet you if you get down to do 1 push-up, I do like 2.
Yeah, and that's just all it is. Even with that content where like you gotta put yourself out there and try. Because if you won't know until you try. Because like we all have these moments like I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I do this. You won't know until you try and push yourself out there. That's why it's very important to try. Even if it don't look right or feel right, but just being able to be like, I did it though. You did it. And then you learn from it. And even if that plan don't work, you still got other plans to go. Having that blueprint out too is a good thing too. Because sometimes you might got to switch things in order, put things, whatever works for you, do it for you. Because this is your vision. It's just for you. And we just here to watch it. So yeah, that's what it is. So this is the question I want to answer. So when people hear your name, what do you hope they immediately think about you within your brand, your message, your lifestyle, your content? What do you expect people to know about Ty when they see your clothes, your content, you being you? What do you expect?
Oh my God, it's Ty the Kid. As soon as they see me, I just want people to see me and then they see me like, oh, that's a person. Like, but I know him because he do social media. Nothing big. Just like if you see Beyonce or you see somebody crazy like that, you be like, oh shit, that's Beyonce. You know a name I go by, just say that. Respect me. I respect you.
I like how you put that. Because for me, somebody told me that, I was like, I don't know. I hope they be like, oh, that's E. Vibing with E. I really never knew, like, I don't know what I want people to expect. I mean, I just want them to know, like, it's me.
Definitely.
But I like how you put that, like, it's me, I'm a human being, and it's what I do, and respect it.
Right, so like, I mean, if you got questions or something like that, I can answer it right on the go, but nobody not really used to that type of, like, people really pressuring them, really wanting to know. A lot of people just think about it and keep going. They don't even say what's up to you, but they already know what you know. So it's just like, what can I do? We all different people.
And that's understandable. I like how you just said right off the rip, like, oh, that's not a kid. Because, like, for me, I be like, when I was writing the question, I was, like, thinking, because sometimes I write y'all question that I think of, like, if it was reversed for me, how would I answer them? And I was like, with that one, that was a main one. I'm like, I want to see what he said, because me, I'm like, I'm just eating. I'm vibing with you. Like, I don't know what else I want people to know. I mean, like, okay, vibing with E, and I got guests. I have a guest series, and it be dope. That's all I think.
But that's the same, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's the same. You want them to just see, oh, that's vibing with E. I be vibing with her. You know what I mean? I be vibing, listening to the podcast, like we just chilling. Oh yeah, that's vibing with E.
Okay.
You want them to, let me get on a podcast. What's going on?
Yeah, and slowly but surely it be. But I be, when people be like, I'm like, okay, what you want to talk about? And sometimes they be like,
I don't know.
I be like, let me know, cause like that's what it's about. I'm vibing. You vibe with me, but I'm mainly vibing with you, and the people are learning. We're learning from each other, and we're vibing to sense who you are, and a little bit deeper side of who you are on an educational and mental health level. Cause not only are you telling a story, but you're educating people about who you are, as well as you're educating yourself on things you learned from yourself. And what you can take and what you cannot take. Because it be moments we be like, I didn't realize that I was teaching to a person. And I tell people all the time, you could be a teacher without having to be a teacher.
Yes, you were saying that last part, because I was like, definitely, that's a big one right there.
Because if the roles can reverse, like you can teach me and I can be the student. Or I teach you, the student. Like, you never know how much of an impact you can put on someone and where you from or from all over. And that's what I love the most about this, because people be like, whoa. Like when I'm telling you, like, people's like, I didn't know him. And I was like, networking. And I learned a lot from you. And it's like, oh, it's dope. And then by you being able to come back, we get to learn more and expand more. So that's dope. And that's
tough. Yeah.
And it gets you to understand the person a little bit more. Be like, okay, I feel it, I sense it, and I like this, So yeah, but now I get it, because like I want to know what he gonna say about this question. Like, what's your thoughts? But I respect that thought. I respect that thought. Now I think this one maybe have more than one word. So what's one word that captures where you are in life right now and why?
Afloat.
And why is that?
Because I'm just floating. Like I said, I put the ball in God's court and I just float with it. So.
I respect that. And I really do like just taking it one day at a time with him by your side and letting him take control and guide you and letting you know this is for you, my child. It's not for you, my child. You got this. You're almost there. That's dope. Oh, Ty on the float. Float with Ty. That is super dope. So now, y'all, we got a little bit of warm up. Now we're about to go hardcore into these topics. So we're going to start off. We're going to start in with the core business. As you guys that are not new to this, Ty has a business. And then he mentioned his content, and he mentioned he's doing music now. Please go back and watch his first appearance to get a little bit of understanding of who he is and why brand and stuff impacts who he is today. But you will learn more within the second part, but also please go back to the first one to get the full introduction of who he is as well. So, what inspired the latest direction or vision for your clothes and your content right now?
Me. I am the creator. Like, I am everything that you see. All this is an illusion. Literally. Everything that I'm putting up and displaying is for you to see. So, once you tap in, you lock in, and everything's interesting.
I respect it. Do you ever get like people say they get writer's block? Do you ever get, I'm trying to think of the word, like ideas block? I don't know if that even makes sense. Like, when it comes to doing content, like, do you have the ideas written out, or you just do it, put the camera on, and I just do what I'm gonna do?
So for me to start off first, I had so much stuff written down to the point I tried to follow the paper so much that it fucked up, because I was trying to follow a paper instead of life. So like once I'm like, Ethan not even here. He didn't show up to the shoot. So now I gotta cross him out. I'm like, damn, I fucked up because I gave Ethan that role. But then Daniel want to take that role. It's just too much following the paper instead of, all right, Ethan going as a guest. Hey, can you mind being a part of this real fast? Boom. All right, boom. You feel me? Just already being in the moment. Like, if I'm not in the moment and I'm just thinking, fucking myself up, just thinking too much about it. So it just start helping me start flow like that. Just start flowing. So whatever I think about, like, damn, I ain't think about it for no reason. Start doing it right there.
You fast on your feet, cause me, I'm organized to the T.
Yeah, you gotta be fast. Organized don't beat system. So at the end of the day, if your system is to be fast, you gotta be fast. But then you gotta take your breaks. Let everybody soak on what you was too fast on, because they gotta catch up. So watch they catch up. You chilling. Now I'm chilling with my girl. We out doing this and you doing that. But I got content already loaded up. So we just vibing, like vibing with E right now while it's content up right now. And then this content gonna be up. And then it's just like, you just gotta start making a system for yourself. Once you take yourself serious, honestly, the money gonna come, bro. You the energy for the money. So
yeah.
That's all we got. That's all it is.
Speaking about that money, it's not gonna come right away. Trust me, it's not gonna get
One thing that I learned to start doing for myself is actually giving money. So every time I get money, I just start giving. I started giving money and God would set stuff up with me for me to give money to my family members. Like they would hit me, and that's the only amount of money I have right now. Just give it to them. Because if I'm not attached to the money, I can easily detach from it in any situation.
And that's most definitely a blessing. That is. I'm real big on too. If I can help you in need, I want to help you. But sometimes too, I think, okay, I'm gonna help you in need, but if I know I don't got it like that, I'm gonna give you something. You know, even though it's not as big as I want it to be, I'm gonna still give you something, because sometimes that could be a burden on you. Like a burden, like, dang, like the expense, like I don't have enough of it, but I'm gonna give you what I can. And that's still a good thing too, because you know, it's hard.
So what I'm gonna say is, when we met each other today, you just gave me transparent energy. Now sometimes it's physical energy with money. So if somebody needs the money in a physical state, God don't do nothing for no reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So in that situation, if it's needed to give it and you feel like you should give it, then you should. Not saying you should give it out your pocket, but if you think you should give it to somebody, do it, because that's God testing you to see if you still got that heart.
Yeah.
So
that's so deep. Y'all listen to Todd. You so deep.
Yeah, and it's crazy because this week me and my girl doing our devotionals on love. So we're gonna see how that is. That's tough.
That is. Oh, I gotta see that.
I've been doing. This gonna be our third week, which is gonna be a month, but we've been doing our devotionals each week, 7 days.
How does that go? Like, give us a little.
That's tough. We just come together. We might do a picnic outside, or we might just.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
We might just go outside, and we try and we being ahead of time, like, all right, let's be outside now before it's cold, and just enjoy all of it right now, and then go out. Cause I like the fall. That's my best. So it can be a little chilly, but if it's cold, I'm staying my ass in the house. Like I might be. It's crazy.
Y'all, last episode too, y'all gotta see his first episode when he was like, "That's his girl, but it's not his girl." Y'all, I was so confused. That's your girlfriend. God, I don't care what you say. That's your girlfriend. I don't want to hear that. That ain't my girlfriend. Y'all official, aren't y'all?
Yeah, well, listen, we official, but the main focus is, like I said, we letting God float with our life. So we still trying to see where our life goes, but we still connected.
It's building.
Yeah, it's definitely building through God though. That's my twin flame.
Yes, that really is, y'all.
Like it really is. No, like it really is. So me knowing that, it's just like, let's just see where life takes us.
And then y'all take it in slow and y'all get to know each other. Because y'all, I swear, because I had called them little grasshopper. I felt so old saying that. I was like, wait a minute, little grasshopper. Did you say y'all talking, but y'all not together? What? I said, dude, y'all are together. And my eyeballs, I'm like, y'all together regardless what you want to put it. Because of like, even beyond the content, even when he was speaking about her, his mood, his vibe, the body language was like, that's his safe space. And that's so hard to develop, especially at this point in your life and at your age, to find a safe space with someone and to be able to take the time to build, like, start off the acquaintance, become associates, friends, best friends.
Definitely.
Lovers and friends. This is my girl. This is my boyfriend.
See what I'm saying? At least she getting it. And I really am like ever since I was younger, they called me old man Ty. Listen, so at the end of the day, I always had like this soul attachment to, you know, because my mother and them at that age frame. So I'm not in that frame, but I still got that DNA frame, and I enjoy that part of myself. So I like doing that in my love, so I could be comfortable to come to her door and blast out music on some 90s shit and just feel
Oh,
comfortable to do that.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
boom. Oh, you want that movie, like, what's
So
that,
it-
in the 90s
so
type,
it's just saying
boom
that
box
they-
type,
they-
80s, 90s type. Oh.
yeah, so
They did give that, y'all. Like, y'all just gotta watch their content, because, like, when he said that, I was like, huh? And then I started watching the content, and I was like, this is so cute. But they understand each other, and that too, like, you can tell when someone really, really cares and nurture that person when they talk about them. It's like, he was at ease, and I know she'd be at ease too.
right.
It's just so cute, and it's so dope that they collab with each other on content, pictures, all that. Like, that is super. That is super, super.
That's my twin.
Yes.
So I just go with my sword and I just be swiping off. She just on the back. Yeah. One of them try and grab her a little bit. She might hit one of them, knock them down.
Not
But
playing.
you know,
But that is so good. It's very important to, even in our life when we are doing things, you need someone to feel like it's space. Even if it's not on a romantic level. Friendship levels is needed. Family is needed for you to have someone that you feel safe with. Because it's hard out here to be by yourself. Like, we all say we can do bad all by ourselves, but yeah, you're going to need somebody to help you, like, when you're down bad. Like, sometimes you're like, I got it. No, we need to talk to someone. Someone needs to understand that someone is there to help us. So, I really like that. And when I seen it, like, after we met, and then I started seeing the content, I was like, this is so, like, they really are here, and they're there for each other, and they're so pure, and it's lovely.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Nah, really, it's crazy. I was just like, damn. Because, I've known her for a minute already. So I know her. We already been on and off since we were younger, but it was more so like, I was young, so I wasn't really sticking to try to stick with one female at that time. So it was just right time, and we just had to wait for it, and we waited for it.
I'm glad. And see, that's a problem that too. Sometimes, like, in life, it would be like, oh, dang, I messed up, but then you don't know what God might have a plan, whoever you believe in, that be like, look, it might not work right now, but look what the future is holding. Like, let me do what I'm doing. I'm glad you was able to admit that at that time you wasn't looking for that. And it's okay, because sometimes some people don't be vocal about that. They be like, look, I'm doing me, like, you don't understand it or you not. And it takes, it's hard sometimes to even say these things, because feelings are very big. And then I'm real big on empathy, putting myself in the person's shoes, because I'm like, dang, if I don't tell them this, it may go left. But if I do, hopefully you come to an understanding. And by you being able to voice yourself, like, look, right now, at that time, I'm like, it's not meant for me. But then, like, you understood, like, y'all had y'all on and off moments. Now it's like, look, it might be that time. It might be that time. And look.
Definitely. It's definitely that time.
So, yeah, y'all, even everything you do in life, even with friends, family, on a romantic level, even within your life, within chasing a dream, it might not be right now, but let it build and let it grow. And then once you have all the resources and mapped out things and stuff, take advantage of it now. Don't hold back on it, because the more and more you hold back on it, the more and more you're holding yourself back.
And that's why a lot of people feel like once they hold that self back and they see somebody do something they was holding that self back on, they be like, damn, like I was thinking about doing that. Of course, because we all think about the same shit. We just, it's either if you act on it or not. So it's like, we all thought about it, but did you do it or did he do it? So it's all about that action, that discipline. Once you start building your discipline, you can do anything. Because discipline going to start getting you to clean your room up. You feel me? Damn, I'm fucking cleaning my room. Because you build in discipline, you realize, damn, this, I can't cooperate, I can't be productive in this space, gotta clean this up.
Yeah.
Alright, what I'm doing right now, let me knock these push-ups out right now. Just little stuff like that.
And that helps you too in life, that helps you, like, organize and structure yourself. Like, one thing I used to hear in school, because y'all know I'm a social work major, I had to take psychology undergrad, and, well, yeah, kind of undergrad. I went to community college first. And they was like, when you're going through things, the environment and stuff around you is going to show it before you even come out your mouth, before it comes out your mouth. Your room, that explains a lot too. Sometimes, because that's our safe space. The room can tell a whole bunch about a person. If they're, neat, if it's not if it's not up to par, it's okay. They're going to get themselves together. You know, because life happens. But when it's so messy, I remember a scenario like when it's so messy, it's so many things. Like, is this person going through depression? Is anxiety going on? Is all these things going on in life? And that also can impact how you deal with things in life. Because, you know, like just the simple basic stuff that we have to do in life, you know, clean up, make our bed and stuff. But if we can't, that goes to show things are going on and help is needed. And it's okay, you know, sometimes that we may slip off. We might slip, but it's okay because we're human. But get that help right away and also build them relationships and find who's your safe place. Who is there for you? Who's going to protect you? Who's going to make sure you're good at all costs? Because if not, going back to like the episode I did about like, please look for your people. He about to pull out something now. Sorry. Because last time y'all seen he pulled out the merch, I thought he was gonna pull something more out.
Well, I got the t-shirts. I got the t-shirts coming, so you can pre-order them. Go ahead and put your email down in the link in the bio, and you know pre-orders definitely coming soon.
And I know I'm gonna jump on because I love when y'all promote y'all stuff, and I had to get them because like it's getting cold outside. I can't wait to put my beanie on. I cannot wait to put it on. I cannot. And I was thinking like I do need some new beanies because like for me, certain braids I can't wear beanies. Like with these, I know I can't because they look funny. Maybe with some knowledge, it'd be cool with a nice little what they call them bust downs, all that cool. So presently, yes, I can't wait. And we're gonna tap in more about that.
So we can do that. We can definitely do that.
I'm ready for it. I'm gonna put my stuff in there, so I'm most definitely
Say no more.
do that. So speaking about the brand now, how do you see your brand as more than just clothes? Like, what's the biggest message behind it? Like, now you got the shirts out, the beanies, the hoodies, the shorts, the pants. What is the message behind all this? Your brand is
so the message is me, but also that whatever you want to do, you can do it, and genuinely do it in real life. Like, no matter what situation you're in, no matter who you watch, whoever you look up to, that's who you look up to. So now do what you do. Point blank period. There's a billion people in the world. You don't think it's other people doing the same thing your favorite person doing? So like, you just gotta do it and enjoy it because you want to do it. And once you start doing that, like you said, with consistency, you've been saying me, you're just gonna enjoy doing it so much that it's gonna be like, damn, I am consistent. I am posting. But it's like, I just been doing what I wanted to do. Since you just watching, you just see it like, man, that nigga being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he popping out. And it's just certain ways on how you flow, whatever you have. And my system is, I just like to do what I do, so I'm gonna do it.
And he make it fun, y'all, too, like, while he's doing it. Like, some people say, I'm doing it and I'm going to get it done. But you have to make some fun out of it. Like, even though it is serious and you are your brand, but you still need to make some type of fun out of it, enjoyment for you as well as for your guests. Because that builds a relationship for y'all. That builds a rapport for y'all to be like, okay, even to eventually collab with each other.
Definitely.
So, that's pretty dope. Also, tell the people what the name of your brand is.
TDK, Teen Domination Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's Tyler Kid, which it is. Okay. Once you don't know that it is, you know what I mean? You gotta really be tapped in to know, oh shit, it's Teen Domination Kingdom. But if you just see TDK and you see me, you're like, oh, Tyler Kid. So it's whatever you interpret. At the end of the day, you see my brand, you see what I'm wearing. We human, you know. You like what I like, alright, bet. Come cop. You know what I'm saying? Come cop.
Yeah. So speaking about brand too, y'all see he got on the PT.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Mari.
Look, Mari, I had to pop out with it on here. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, I really fell in love with this. Like, my guy, I had to pop it on, and then especially coming on the podcast, I'm like, you know, that's a brand I really mess with. And, you know, that kicked off everything with me doing the modeling in the first place. I was like, at that time and place, my mental state, I was like, all right, look, this photo shoot right here is gonna make me feel like, all right, when you start doing this, like, just do what you be thinking about doing in your head all the time. Just take off with it, and that's what I did. I said, take off, take this, you know, I just like,
yeah, shout out to Damo as well, because that's how everyone knew of each other. Damo and Ty knew each other, and then they all worked because they did the photo shoot for Mari, and that's how Ty got through me, through Mari and Damo. So you see how the networking is going? Yeah, so we need, networking is key. It's needed.
Definitely.
It's needed.
And
Shout
that's
out to the
energy
guys.
right there. So, once you transfer that energy, it's still going to help you regardless. See, they here without even being here.
Yeah.
So what's up to y'all, man?
You gotta give y'all props because it's like they also to push me more to do like certain stuff within the content stuff. Because I was like, look, I'm just doing this. Like I'm doing it, but it's like I'm slowly getting it together. And they'll be like, okay, these are ideas, like the camera. Damo was on my behind about the camera.
Yeah.
We got that done. When they had the session, y'all, when they did men's mental health, I didn't even tell them about the camera. They just came in. It was like, oh, you got a camera? I said, see, I took y'all advice. I got the camera because I would record with my phone.
Yeah.
I would record with my phone. And they would get in my ass because the tripod I had the button. And then sometimes on my watch, I would press record. And sometimes if I'm moving around, my watch had hit and it stopped. And so sometimes we had someone we had to stop, cut. But they was with it because they was like, it's a learning process. Because they was like, it's not easy. So I appreciate them a lot for having us here together and for us even all connecting too. Because that's where the friendship starts. That's where it's like, okay, this helped me. And I'm taking the ideas up, especially Todd too. Because if y'all peep some stuff, I will always cover the guests because I want y'all to be surprised. But now I'm like, okay. He was like, take the covers off, let the people see, like take the cover off, like stop having the logo on there. I was like, okay. And I did it and don't like it. So I thank you for that as well.
Definitely. Look, all the marketing and everything, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I do. That's what this is. But main focus is no matter what, you did it. You just said, I was just doing this, I was making sure I was on this. I had stop motion, regardless, camera. People stopped doing stuff because they got a phone. And you did it with a phone, you know what I'm saying? And then you got a camera. So at the end of the day, that was the process that you had to go through that nobody else knew about. You had to do that discipline yourself in order to even get to a camera. So like, at the end of the day, you still doing it, and you living through it. Next thing you know, you're going to have that big camera. It's going to be studio lights hanging up here. I already see it. I come in here, y'all got these lights now. I'm like, okay. They just upgrading more and more. I see it.
I appreciate it so much. I really do. I do.
Yes, it's lit.
That's what we love.
Look, man, we already on like our 5th podcast. I'm telling you, y'all, it's going to be crazy. Just like the 5th podcast, y'all just getting this one right now.
Yeah, like I have a big idea in my mind. I can't tell y'all. I gotta tell the people I want to do it with. Just gonna shock y'all. You might get a little feel. You might probably after this, like I can't tell y'all real quick. I want to. I want to make sure it go right because I don't want to put it out there. I want to shock y'all. I want to be like, whoa, how did you get all these people in one room? So check out for that one. I ain't gonna tell y'all when, but it's going to happen. Okay. So I think you hit a point on this because like looking ahead, like what's new for your brand and any project or goals you have. So like within content, what can we expect? Like what's new? The brand you mentioned, the shirts are coming, and then also with yourself, like what's new that we can expect. So you talk about the brand, what's new, the content, what's new for yourself that we can see. So you're excited for.
Honestly, I say like myself expressing myself more. I feel like getting more comfortable. That's what it is. To get more comfortable with the camera over and over, it'll make me be more expressive. So might be more content like fashion. I like fashion a lot. So just doing some more fashion content. Maybe like you gonna see a lot of fashion content, but also some YouTube videos. I've been locked in on YouTube right now, so you might as well go tap in. Look, listen, this is the key. I'm ready. I'm about to give them some songs. Like this is why. Listen. Everybody is on Twitch right now. Get back on YouTube because YouTube is about to blow. So you gotta get on YouTube right now, lock in your content, and then you get back on Twitch when it's just rocking. Cause look, Kai and them doing that marathons, they running it. Let them run that. That's the new generation of people that don't know what real content is. The people that really like got real watch time and they can watch longer than 3 minutes, they on YouTube, and that's the crowd you want. You don't want these dopamine fiends that just swipe on clips all day. All they do is watch TikTok clips. They're not really looking for long stream content. So you gotta grab your audience with long stream content and then drag them people so now when they watch you on Twitch, they gonna watch you for a long time. Y'all getting like short like short people to do a tall person job.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and change your mindset on that, and then go back on the Twitch and watch how your viewers be more interactive. Cause y'all be having viewers, but they're not interactive and stuff like that. You want to start changing how you come towards content, cause then it's going to drain you. Cause you're only going to stick to just streaming. Once you like, I see a lot of streamers that I know got a lot of potential, and all they do is just stream like their content and post on Instagram. Like, wear your regular content with who you are, so I can just see it for your Instagram to watch you on Twitch. You gotta drag me, you know what I'm saying? You're not dragging me, you just showing me clips that I never even knew you did Twitch. You just popped up on Instagram about it. You gotta drag me. So some people don't know how to drag somebody from another website to another one.
Yeah, gotta pull you into.
Yeah, if you can't pull, you're not a content creator, because you're in the center of all the content. That's YouTube, Facebook, that's all of them all around here, and that's you in the middle. So you gotta learn how to drag them all of you. Once you do that, you're gonna be just, you feel me, exposed to all of them.
Yeah.
And now people doing what Kai do. All he do is stream now, and everybody take clips and stuff from him, and then they send it. He getting money off people just sending clips, and he don't even do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So he don't gotta do nothing. He just record, knowing that the people gonna do their job. So it's like King Ant got all his workers to do the money for him. Once you start learning how to do that, like, alright, damn, I'm just flowing all that energy to me, so people can watch me.
Oh, I didn't know that, because I'm still like, every content I drop, Instagram is the biggest platform. But everything I have a platform on, YouTube stuff, I make sure to like you get a sneak peek, but this is the whole thing right here. Like, I'm gonna get you a little teaser, but look, this is the whole thing right here. So that makes sense. Twitch, I don't know much about. I see it, and I be like, I think it's streaming, like you're screaming, it's live, like it's what's going on now. But like, what's like the subs? I don't understand that.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
subs is just people that stick with you, just such as followers. They the ones that paid to watch you. So they're like, oh, they're not gonna pay for the ads and stuff to pop up. Cause alright, so if I was on stream right now, like say we streaming, an ad will pop up. But if they don't want the ad to pop up, they pay for it.
So it's like a subscription type stuff.
Oh,
okay.
So the thing about that is, it's a money route. But the way that people see it for content now is a money route. When it's content route, and money just flows with the content.
Yeah, because the content gotta.
The content makes the money, because you on a content-based platform, trying to just sit there and be like, hey, yo, so what's going on?
Yeah, because that draws the attention and be the money. Like the monitoring. Yeah, because it's not easy. Like going back to what we mentioned, like like right away you're not gonna make money because you just started out. Some might, and that's depending on how big it goes. But you still gotta be consistent. Even if the money not rolling right away, you still be consistent. When it come in, you still have that same mindset, but go a little bit more harder, but still doing you. But keep this money coming in. I'm getting paid for it now, so I gotta go a little bit harder and keep going. So now that because I never really understood like with the subs. I'm like, I thought like on TikTok the gifts and Facebook they have it too. Like they gift you and stuff. That ain't the only platform that don't have that. It's Instagram. I think they don't really have that. I don't think because I go live, you can buy the stuff.
I think they got something where though you can go live. Oh yeah, just what you said. You go live and you like got a product that they can buy. But
because I was like, what is like? Thank you for that gifted sub. Like what? Because like when somebody gifted their little theme song or something come through, I'm like, what the heck is that? And it's like now it's like okay, these are people that are subscribed and they pay for it and they gift it. Okay, cool. Learn something new every day.
Really.
Because I was like, what the heck is that? Like they make money off of like shout out to Kai and all them for that because I don't know how that go. Like I don't know how that go. But they make it look easy, and that's the thing too with content creators. People be like, dang, it looks so easy, but behind closed doors, it's not easy. Especially even to like Ty said, being comfortable with even getting the camera.
Definitely. You just gotta get comfortable. Once you get comfortable, once you get comfortable, it's just like doing anything. So, that's just how it go.
Shout out to y'all. Like, I had to learn too to get comfortable. Sometimes I be like, something a little off, but hey, it's me. Y'all gonna get me. It's me, baby. It's me. So, you gonna get, I'm not gonna say you gonna get what you get, but you're gonna see who I am. This is naturally me in my natural stage at that. Sometimes hair may be messed up, something might be off, but I'm here to still give you a vibe.
That's you though. So that's the main thing about it. You being yourself on camera, you just gotta do that. So like, people be overthinking stuff. So you just
when I started, I was overthinking like hell. I was like, look, it's bad enough. Sometimes I don't even feel comfortable even picking up my phone to take pictures when I don't feel like it. So I'm like, okay, let me try it. I tried it. It's cool. Well, sometimes it's a headache, but still gotta do what I gotta do. But yeah, it's all working out.
Definitely, everything is working out. That's why we're here now. So I appreciate y'all watching, staying tuned. Definitely appreciate it. That's why I'm here.
And you touched on this though, like what advice would you give someone who wants to start a business but is afraid of the competition and what's to come, as well as you mentioned like the challenges you face within your brand. So you want to speak a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I mean, that's just like with anything. If you're playing football and you're scared when down said go come, you might get your ass hit. So don't do that sport. So if you don't want to do content, don't do it. If you want to do it, do it. You being scared isn't you being scared. That's just something new. So your body is naturally trying to keep you the safest route, and that's not doing nothing because you're used to doing that, and that's safe. So if you want to play it safe, stay there and just consume the content. Now you're the product. You're the people that people push content for to watch. So that's nothing wrong with that. I don't get nothing wrong with that. That's why y'all watching this now. I don't get wrong with that. But if you want to be on the other side and you want to actually make content, watch content, study it, also make more content, and that's when you change the game. And now you on both sides. Wisdom. You can watch your mans that do content too, and you do content, and just be a genuine watcher, and then take that and learn and make your own content as well. So now you're a producer. So you're doing both at once. You gotta be balanced. Once you find balance in your life, you can do anything. A lot of people don't got balance in their self because they got a lot of bad habits. So that's what's stopping them from doing stuff they really want to do.
And it's not too late, boo. Don't wait till it's too late, because balance is the key within everything in life for you to deal with things like we mentioned. Like, we getting these views and stuff, but we still live a regular life. Like, we still work 9-to-5s and go to schools and stuff like that. It's not easy, but we appreciate it. But we still find the balance to do those things. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I still gotta, make sure I get this done so I can have enough sleep in the morning to get up to go to work. And sometimes it be hard, but it's like, it's consistency and the balance, and even having that drive. Because I always say too, like, when it's for you and you fully like up to it, you amped up. It's like, I got this for me and I'm gonna do it, and you're serious about it. Like, you mapped out, okay, if the budget wise, what I need, what I'm gonna do, all that. Also too, I'm big on like closed mouths don't get fed. If you just keep your mouth closed, you're not gonna get what you want, or you're not gonna put the things out there you want. And sometimes we gotta take them risks. Take a risk, even at times, even if it's not good. Take it, because you tried it. As long as you tried, like I mentioned earlier, try it. You don't know until you try.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Definitely gotta try it. Take them risks the safest way though too. Like, try to find the safest route, and if there's no safe route, then that's the bad route to be doing. Because if you still don't feel comfortable with doing a risk take, then you shouldn't be doing it. Like, once I post content, it's no thought. Like, once you see what you see is what you see. I already thought about doing this. There's no taking back. It's no wishy-washy when you in it. You in it. So just be in it. And a lot of people be doing the content route and then stop. But it's no stopping, so they get back into it, then they stop. So now they train themselves. They be in these patterns of being like, I'm a content creator, no, then I'm not, then I am. You gotta just be, I am, and I am through it. So once you see that, also, like I said last podcast, affirmations, like speaking affirmations, yo, they gonna really get you to start living through it. I ain't gonna lie, and I live from experience. I ain't do affirmations, I ain't gonna lie, and I also was doing money affirmations as well, but I stopped doing money affirmations and started doing energy affirmations, because at the end of the day, money is energy. So I was focusing and tuning in on something that I didn't need. So I was getting the money that I was doing for my affirmations, but honestly, it was no need for energy. I need the energy within so I can do my content to create the energy so it can be my money.
And speaking on that, like, it's like when we their affirmations too, it's like the prayers. Like, you gotta be careful what you pray for.
Yep.
Because sometimes too, they like, you know, we want these things, but it's like, are we adapted to take on what comes with it? The challenges that comes with it. You see how we just on that?
You just snatched for that. That is amazing.
Because like what Ty just said, like affirmations, like, you know, I'm pushing myself and I'm pushing, like, when he spoke about the money part, I thought of like, you know, prayers. Like we pray for these things, but also too, like, are we ready for what's to come with these prayers? Like I was watching Tyler Perry. What was it? A Big Happy Family, that play, and he mentioned, like, you know, we pray like, what scenario? One of the daughters, like, she want a good man, she got a good man, but things happen and she was not ready for it. But it's like too, like going back to what Ty was like, having that safe space, you gotta build, because nothing's gonna be perfect and a person's not perfect. So we gotta be careful what we pray for too, and also be ready to deal with what comes with that. Like, you know, people be like, you know, I want a nice car, I want this. You know, we can get those things, it comes, but it's like, are you ready for the maintenance that happen?
Yep.
Are you ready for when this happens?
Yep.
You know, like, we want these things, but also too, like, we have to also be prepared for the hiccups and sometimes the bad things that happen. And like going like for last, I think on your episode I did say, you know, we have to accept them bad times. Well, I say it all the time, but I dig a little deeper. Like we have to accept the bad times because we always wonder, like, why is this happening? The person you believe in, God or whoever you call him and stuff, they're doing this for a reason, to help test you, as well as to get you to understand that you prayed for this and stuff, but you have to be ready for what's to come.
Definitely.
And with the affirmations too, when we speak to ourselves like, I'm this, I'm that, we gotta stand on it and also be ready for what's to come for it. Because sometimes we don't, and we hold ourselves accountable, and then we get upset and we beat ourselves up, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, what just happened?
You hitting everything on the spot. Literally, because everything you saying, y'all gotta really take that in and just not listen, but listen.
Yeah.
Like listen with your brain and not your ears.
Because this is learning. We're learning from these things as well. We're learning from each other. We're feeding off of each other, and that's how a vibe is created within the personal level, business, professional level, intimacy, all them levels y'all want to have it on. You gotta be able to listen and reaping the benefit that's coming. Definitely. Okay, and that taps into the next topic surrounding culture. See how we just hitting, diving, and swooping in it.
I feel it.
So, in your opinion, how can creators and entrepreneurs shape culture for the better?
However they feel about culture, like however they can take that in. Cause like I said, I see the culture through myself, so I might post like the pictures and stuff I was doing. I find the aesthetic that I like. I start going by that, and also by the what clothes of type of fashion vibe I want to give off, and then I set that off, and that's the tone for that culture. So of how I feel about it. So you know, it's all in how you interpret culture and also what you see as culture, because culture is everything. We do culture by language, you know, honestly. So everything you do is just like, you just gotta know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then you can't see what you're doing. And if you don't see what you're doing, then you can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, I feel like we doing a poetry slam in here. Like, like, ooh, snap, 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 snap. But it makes sense because culture is everything, especially in the city. Baltimore, culture's all around.
Definitely.
And I be like, I'm real big on art. When I go certain places in the city, like graffiti, when they write all over the wall, I be like, this is our culture. They got the graffiti, what is it, graffiti wall down somewhere? I still haven't been there yet, but I see it online and stuff. I be like, whoa. And then you look at other graffitis, and then the dress, from the styles, from the hairstyles, the clothes, everything. It's just like, that is so much culture. Speaking on a language, people say we got our own language, and I be like, Oh God! But I hear it now. I'm like, okay, I hear the language.
They
I
just be
hear
dragging it.
it just be like, all right, now, not too much. I hear it, but it's not as crazy as you think it is. Like it's there, but it's not as crazy. But you
They
know.
really be liking it for real though.
I mean, like it's so crazy. Like on Instagram lately, I've been seeing like people from all over be like, women from Baltimore are so creative, men from Baltimore are so. I be like, y'all really like those. Besides, you know, sometimes of the negative, we still can display a positive.
Definitely.
You know, and that's what it's all about. And no one's perfect at all. And that just goes to show, you know, we might have some flaws, but we ain't all bad. We're not. We just us.
Yeah, definitely.
So, do you see like a culture shift that have like what culture shift have you personally witnessed that inspired or challenged your creative direction?
Oh my God. This one we in now. We just left a whole timeline. It was just a whole timeline shift with the moons and everything. So like at the end of the day, we in a whole new timeline right now, and I'm just excited to witness it. So I'm just wanting to see what God got for me and what I'm ready to see. Cause it's so crazy. It's ready to be some crazy stuff. Like this podcast, y'all see now. I'm telling you, in a little, just give time to tell.
Yeah, just give it time. It's all going to work out. It's all going slide it, ease in, but also give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and be prepared to have them slow days, them busy days, them good days, them bad days, them ups and downs, all of it, because it makes you understand life, and it also humbles you.
It do. I was doing my devotionals on patience. That was my second week, and just understanding it, it was just a lot. Like it was a lot.
It is. It happened when you get to a certain age too. Patience is something that you have to even endure on yourself. Like, you know, we have to have patience for others, but you also have to have patience within yourself.
Definitely.
Because sometimes we don't have no patience. Like, we just, I'm gonna go. But then it's like, hold up. I need to be patient and let this flow. I'm still learning too, because sometimes I'll be like, look, this taking too long. What's going on? Like, what's going on? But you don't want to rush it. So I tell people too, you don't want to rush things because it's going to mess up. When you rush it, it's like you taking detours. You're cheating yourself and shorting yourself out. When you take the time and let it flow, you're giving yourself the grace and you're learning the patience. Because I seen like a prime example for me when rushing was with school, and it was with community college. I had 2 years of the program. I did my 2 years, but I was rushing to get the hell out of there because it was on the pandemic. That was why too. I was rushing. I was like, I need to get back in the camp. I need to be in person because like this is not me, and it's messing me up. It's really driving me insane. And then I look back. I'm like, I really rushed the process. I made out, but it's like versus what I just graduated from undergrad again. I took my time and even embraced them times of when it was rough, when I was up, when I was down, when it was hey, when it was nay. So you live and you learn, and that shows like, okay, I'm learning patience. I'm learning as I go, and I'm knowing what's for me and what's not for me. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's definitely how it goes, especially with patience. That's what I've been learning. Like, oh my God, everything happens and you just gotta let it happen. Like, you gotta let it flow. Being too anxious and being too worried about stuff, you just gotta let it flow.
Yes, you have to, because if not, you're gonna go nuts. And you're gonna drag yourself in a hole that you're gonna be hard to get out of.
Definitely. Have you been feeling like the days been going by faster?
Really, like literally.
Like it's been going, because it actually has. It has been going faster, and I mean, if you catch on, there's only a certain amount of people that catch on, and once you catch on, just know how to use that to your advantage. Start rejuvenating yourself to be able to jump ahead of time, because you see how the way the phones and everything is now. Like I told y'all last podcast, my grandmother and them be on my own phone, so like you gotta really think about it. Like time is moving, so once you jump ahead of that, you're gonna be on the next platform that's already banging, or something that's already gonna make you jump to the point where as though you could be like Justin Bieber or one of them, where as though you don't even gotta get on socials but still make money. Like really, like you gotta be able to know how to generate generational wealth. Once you start doing that for yourself, you're gonna be able to actually have money in your pocket.
Yeah. And being able to put yourself out there. In order for you to get these things, you gotta put yourself out there.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you know, we want these things, but it's like, okay, what I gotta do? I gotta put myself out there. I gotta talk to people. I gotta do what I gotta do. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to, but in the end, it'll pay off, and if not, you learn from it.
Definitely.
Like, going back to them phones, like, they want what, iPhone 17? I just got the 16 Pro.
And I got a 13.
I just let my 13 go in February because it messed up on me.
Yeah, it started messing up. I have 2 of them. One of them just went black. I'm like, yo, this bitch tweaking. I hope my phone don't tweak because I actually use that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that started tweaking, then I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't keep up with the technology. Like me, I had my 13. I got my 13, I think, and before I graduated, it's community college. I got it in 2022 because I had got the iPhone 8 Plus when I was in I want to say 11th grade. I had it all the way to college, so that had for like a good 4 years.
Oh yeah, you had that for a minute.
And then they was like, if you don't get a new phone, this thing gonna mess up. And that thing started messing up. I got the 13. I was like, you know, that's when they took away the button. So it took a long time to adjust to not having a button. I was losing my mind. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then I had my 13 for like literally 3 years. And then that acted up and I got my 16. I was like, I just got my 16 and now y'all want a 17? I'm not getting no new phone till like 3-4 years from now. I just can't keep up. I be like, I don't know how y'all do this. I don't know how y'all be so. I'm like, you just got this though. They're like, I'm keeping up to date. This is the that's the culture though. Keep staying up with the latest stuff. Because if not, you're gonna be behind. I be like, look, I'm gonna be behind it because look, I just got this, okay? Like stuff is expensive, okay? Like, no, I get it, but I can't do it, you know. So.
Definitely.
But I be like, you know, whatever floats your boat. When you tell me how it is, though, if it don't work out, give me a heads up of not to get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's a part of the culture.
It definitely is.
I be like, what?
And just, like, moving forward with a lot of stuff. Because, like, I work with kids. So, I be seeing them, like, they be, like, all talking about the la boo-boo and the, like, la foo-foo.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, that is a little, like, plastic, you know, product, but they value it. So kids, if you can get kids to value a product like that, and it's the same as a toy, and mind you, I work with them, so I see the toys too. It'd be toys with one arm, one leg, but they got that on that book, like, you can't touch my little boo boo. Yeah. So it's like, once you get the fact, like, all right, you gotta give stuff that make people think about value. So once you start pushing out valuable energy, people be like, damn. This hard, like, damn, I got this shirt. I'm gonna wash this. I ain't even gonna wear this, or I'm gonna hang this up.
That's how I am with certain clothes.
That's how everybody is.
That's how I am.
Once you find that spot, like, you're gonna find your niche. And them people, the people that made La Boo Boo and stuff, they found that niche with kids. You know, but also, like, it's just like you gotta find out a product. So that means you can sell anything. You gotta sell yourself as a product. That's a whole toy. And people be talking about just selling weed or just selling this and that. That's a product too. You just selling it in a drug area. You gotta start now. You know,
but yeah, like you learn from it. Like some people too, they like they did that and then they like it wasn't for me. But that drive helped me to create a product. Yep. Within like something totally different, and I'll be like, whoa, and that's a part of the culture too. Like that helps people to identify who they are as well as their background. Like with the next question I have, like, how does your identity and background influence the way you create and like and respond within the culture within your work? Like, well, how does that?
You know, people see me in person, and also when they see me in my work, they see my work that connect to my character. And so it's just like, damn, look at Ty. Let's see what Ty doing. That's what I mainly get from it. Now, the other conversations I may not hear, but God heard them. So it's like, at the end of the day, I don't really got to worry about those. I just worry about what I'm doing on however you take it in is how you take it. But once I do what I do, it's gonna hit the right people. So
and that's all that matters. And that impacts with lifestyle the topic I was waiting to touch base on, because like everybody lifestyle different and how they view things are different. And also too, like me, the outside looking in within content and stuff with him, what does a balanced lifestyle look like for you while running a brand, being a creator, you know, having a love life, and also just being you?
Having a routine. Right. So once you have a routine and you put your lover in your routine, it's just easy. Because now y'all working the routines together. So it's like, it don't even feel like that. We doing our routines together, and she do whatever she do and I do what I do. But we just match on it. So, feel me? If she was making food, but then also like something was ready to spill or something like that, I clean that while she doing that. We just chemistry match with whatever we doing. And that's just how I go about my life, even down to what I do with my health. You know, I don't, you know, that's just simple stuff for me being a human. I want to make sure I'm aboard with everything.
Yep. You just jump right ahead. Oh my gosh, that's the one I was waiting for. Like, how do you incorporate your wellness and self-care or spirituality into your daily routine within your lifestyle?
So like I said, if we do devotionals, we go outside as well. So my spiritual, I cleanse by grounding. And I also touch bases on my physical, just talking about it, changing my perception, because like my perception is basically everything. So if I perceive life like this, I wouldn't even fear a gun. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's no fear. It's just walking with grace, and whatever happens. Somebody come to me right now and point a gun at me, I'm gonna look at them and I'm be like, "Oh, it ain't my time." Like, God said it ain't my time, cause. So whatever timeline he living in, it's not gonna happen. He won't put me in no. I'm not aligned with that.
So. And it be like that. And that one was a very important question I want to talk about. Y'all know I love hearing about the mental health, because like we have so much going on in life. Like we touch based on of like a core brand, culture, and lifestyle. But like with all these things, like how do we be able to incorporate mental health, then physical health, within emotional, spiritual wellness, even financial? Because it gets to a point, y'all, even when we do a life, like there's a lot of emotions we go through, and being able to have people in your corner, your reasons, as well as also the reasons are your safe space, as well as having a type of routine and balance for yourself, as well as like I think we talked about it on your episode too, of like being able to connect with nature, touch some grass, you know, like spend time with nature and embrace it, because sometimes, you know, that's where you have them core memories, ideas, and focus at. Like, it just have you like, whoa, like I never knew that by me being outside in nature, being around this waterfall, being outside in this beautiful flower garden or whatever, I can be able to express my creativity and also learn about myself in this space. Because I heard and see on TikTok a lot, like, of people take those solo dates alone and they go to the waterfalls, they go on nature walks, they go to like do picnics with their loved ones or families and stuff, and then they just create. Like sometimes they're there just to unwind, but that also helps them understand like, okay, this may be a tool that can help me.
Definitely.
Then that's really dope. And then some be like, I come here to meditate, or I come here to get ideas, just be in touch with reality. Like let all the wind blow, the water, like it just helped me soak in so much, and it helps me debrief, but also help me get a clear mind to focus on what I need to focus on for me to do whatever I need to do.
Definitely. And one thing I want to touch bases on, even speaking on like touching grass or anything, ever since I've been open to be outside more and everything, it done made me be comfortable outside, like actually in the grass. Because at first I'm like, dang, I'm like, all right, I'm in the grass a little bit with my feet. It's just like, you know, it kind of, and to the point where as though I'm taking my shoes off instantly just to feel it. You know what I'm saying? To feel a connection. And I'm just like, damn, that feel good. Like the grass feel like a rug. I'm like, damn. And then it also got me to respect insects. Like I would see it was different types of insects. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like I've never seen this. Then I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, get off me. But like I just place them down, like without even harming them, because at the end of the day, we all at the same area right now. Like I'm in your life, so it kind of made me get a respectful, like have a respect for insects in a certain type of way. Now, if you in my house in my space, bitch, your ass dead. But like, if we outside, you cool, bro. Don't fuck with me.
I'm in your space, really.
Yeah, you in my space for real, nigga. Your ass might die, nigga.
Swap. I don't believe it. But yeah, and that comes on to like, what lifestyle changes have helped you to stay consistent and focus on your goals?
Getting 1% better every day. Just doing
that.
something. Like I said, just doing something. Even down to doing photo shoots and being here today. You know, I just jumped out there. Like, my phone reset it and everything. And I feel like that was a message for God. Like, he reset my whole phone. Like, my phone was tweaking. It was geeking. And it just wouldn't let me unlock it. And I'm like, yo, I use the same password for everything. Why ain't this working? It's not nothing else. And so it was just crazy. So now I got to reset my whole phone and just make more memories with the new shift in the world. So we're just going to see how that goes.
Wow, because then it's crazy like how things happen, and I be like, yeah, God does things for a reason. Because sometimes too, for me, I be like, if I get somewhere late like today, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was late for our session, and I was so pissed because I was like, I do not like to be late. Like, but my guests, I understand, you know, things happen. But me, this is mine, you know, I'm here for y'all. I can't be late. But they got all like, it's okay, it's all right.
Yeah,
you know,
it's definitely cool.
And my mom like, no, it's not, because look, even though you came back, that's still like, you still get to get the respect you had when you first came here. Okay, you still get the treatment. Because I was upset. I'm like, yo, I'm really late. Like, I was up. I was washing clothes. And my cousin called me, so
that's how
she
it be. You sound like you about to go to work. Yeah. You like you about to go to work. Like, look, I was doing everything before I went to work, and guess what? That bus still ain't come. So I had to walk my ass to work. Now y'all talking about why you're late. You calling me before I come in. Don't even know I was waiting for the bus 15 minutes early.
Yes. And that's why I'm real big on, like, with my guests, even in life, to build that rapport and to communicate, because life happens. You know, we be dedicated, like, even going back to content, we put ourselves in, put the camera on stuff, but sometimes after the camera closed, we don't know what we're going to expect sometimes. And I be to myself, like, I gotta make sure I'm up to par, you know, I'm ready. Because, like, one thing I learned too in going to school with, for like my major, especially work with children, whatever you going through, leave it at the door, because them kids gonna read you for filth, okay? That they know something. And kids, they say kids and animals will sense when an older person is off. And I'll never forget, I was so sleepy when I just got over the flu when I came back to work that day. And my girls was like, what's up with you? And I was like, I held my composure, because I was like, what they say, clocking my teeth for? I was like, what you saying? She was like, something's off. I was like, I'm fine. She was like, no, you're not. And I was like, all I can do is bust out laughing, because it was. But I was like, I left it at the door. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's not easy. And we're human. But I did not put my frustration out on them, because they came through for me. But I was like, she just clocked my teeth. Like how they say, yeah, clocked my teeth. It was hilarious, y'all. But, you know, it happens. And I was like, Ty, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I made sure, I said, let me make sure I feed him and everything too. Because I said, no way. But it happens, and that's a part of our lifestyle. Like, sometimes it's not when we schedule stuff, it's not all gonna work out. It's not gonna be set in stone. It's not, because sometimes it be some hiccups, but it's okay, because you learn from it and you still be able to get what you needed done. Like, going back what Ty said, if he has somebody for this and they don't come and show up, okay, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna be upset a little bit, but I'm not gonna be mad. So the show must still go on.
Definitely.
It
must
go on.
And that's the thing, though. God put you through tests like that, so just in case a scenario where as though you want to be on a big stage and all that, but what if you can't even take that heat, all that energy on you? You know what I'm saying? You want to get there, but then you're going to flop in the mix right then and there. So you got to build your testosterone. You got to build that level up to actually be right there. Like, all right, cool. I can be here without tripping out. I can maintain myself in front of a camera and lights all in front of me. I ain't going, you feel me? Just you know, be calm. Be calm.
Yeah.
Gotta be calm, yeah.
Work out. And I think that impacts with our last question within this topic. Like, if you could give one lifestyle tip to younger entrepreneurs and creators, what would it be?
I said this last time. Listen to your intuition. Build your intuition. My intuition speaks louder than what it did a month ago. Like look, listen. My intuition been leading me to everywhere where I'm going, and that's your relationship with God. So cherish that.
Amen. Amen. And that impacts with our closing reflections I had for Ty. So what impact do you hope to leave on culture and the people who follow your work?
Listen, it's just to leave my legacy here so you can keep watching it. Like, I'm here to give. That's why I'm here. Like, you gotta give the people what they want. And that's what I'm here for. And I'm just building my discipline to keep doing that. And my discernment is coming right behind it. So
yeah. And lastly, what's the one message you want listeners to carry with them after hearing now part 2, this episode of you?
What I would say is really rewatch this video and grab a pen and a notebook.
Okay.
Once you do that, then I'm gonna be like, okay, that person kind of understand. Even if you're a fast learner, just do it just to get in the hang of it. Cause you so fast, you're gonna realize like, damn, I do need to start getting a pen and paper anyway. So just start doing it now.
Yeah. So. I love that, because that impacts, like, for me, like, after every session I do by myself, I'll be like, I hope you all learn at least 3 or 5 important facts from me, regardless of how, whatever topic it is, as well as for us. Like, I'd say that too, like, I hope you guys learn something from us, as well as mainly from our guests, because they're teaching us, and I'm learning as I go too. Even though we are, reflecting on each other, I'm still learning, and that incorporates too, like, I hope y'all did really learn a lot from us, especially from Ty, because we vibed out with Ty. And I really hope that y'all really learned more about core brand, culture, lifestyle, and also just mental health and learning and just taking things one at a time and everything like that. Okay.
Definitely gotta do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You feel me on YouTube. Tap in. It's your boy. It's Ty the Kid. You feel me? Like, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Have a great time.
Wait, we ain't done yet.
Yeah.
Look at him trying to brush me off.
Oh, my bad.
But it's okay because we vibe with him today, so he get that pass.
Yeah.
But I want to give you your. I want to say thank you.
Okay. I'm listening.
I thank you again for taking the time out your day to come back up here.
Of course.
To express and speak more on topics that you were destined to talk about. I appreciate it a lot.
No problem at all. Look, I'm always here. I'm going to be here. I told y'all like at least 5 more times. Y'all going to see it happened already.
And I'm here for y'all. I love it. So it doesn't matter. Because like the more and more you talk, the more and more topics you develop, and the more the connection goes. So I appreciate it. You guys will see him soon, because he just told y'all see him soon. Please subscribe, follow him on every platform, because I'll have all his tags in there. And yeah, like I said too, I hope y'all learn from us, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy. I hope y'all are able to now understand that it's okay. We have those days. It's gonna get better. You got this. Just take it one day at a time. Okay? Bye!
Bye. Have a great time.